What's going on, guys? My name is Citizen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Yes, it is that time. I am talking about none other than All Power Bojack. You've heard the names of Bojangles. You've heard the ever infamous Bojackin it phrase. Yes, this is that showcase.
Bruh.
So, a couple things to note about Bojack. For those of you who don't know, he is from the Bojack Unbound movie. From Dragon Ball, Goku wasn't alive at this time. Did like some spiritual resurfacing in the movie. If you know, you know. But mainly it is Gohan's movie. Gohan is the protector of Earth in this movie. Bojack is invading Earth, and it is up for Gohan to stop him. So this is where he's from. Highly encourage you guys to go ahead and check out the movie for yourself. It is a good watch. But outside of that, Bojack, from a Genshin Squadra standpoint, is a completely different beast. Okay, so the thing with Bojack, during the network test, this dude was so fun to play, super usable. Just because, again, no one was really knowing how to counter it. No one really knew how to play the game during that period of time. Then all of a sudden, the game is released, and a lot of people had noticed, in comparison to other DPS and what they offer and things of that nature, especially from the other roles as well, Bojack wasn't really a standout character, you know, and he was regarded to as one of the worst characters, actually. So it was kind of sad to see that, because again, he is a low level difficulty character, pretty straightforward to use. We'll get to that in a minute, but he was very fun. But because like I would hear these like the whispers in the wind that he's the worst character, and then seeing Bojack play like in person, except for like the likes of like, you know, pro Bojack users like Baby Oils, that could see the potential, but when even they are like, yeah, Bojack's the worst, it kind of was hard to see this guy like being at the top of where he was to where he landed, given the meta. But that all changed with his buff. So Bojack is actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, Bojack is actually meta relevant. He's very oppressive. The damage increase is great. The only downside, realistically, with his kit is his ultimate, from my point of view. And the reason for that is because, again, you are stationary, so you can get caught if someone presses you. Note that with this boss flip meta that we're in, he is not going to secure the boss. It is mainly to burn the boss. And again, it is a beam that starts outward, as you can see, and then goes in at the inner portion. It will be at its strongest, but, you know, you've got to get there first. But without further ado, man, let's get into full power Bojack. So, what we have right here, traditional standard level 7 transformation, everything is increased, but also this is damage dealt by Galactic Assassin is also increased. So again, this is mainly for his passive. Orders subordinates to perform follow-up attacks after hitting an enemy hero with a skill. Landing a rush attack will call in subordinates for follow-up attacks. The rush attack and energy blast, number of blasts increases when used in succession. So as you can see, it got faster. Galactic Buster, this is probably what I'm going to be using the least, because these two are going to be the bread and butter. I will explain later. Fires 2 energy blasts in a set direction that explode on impact. Again, all of these are at level 3. Cosmic Bloom, this is your landmine ability, so similar to the Hellzone Grenade, but I would argue that this is better. An attack that scatters small energy blasts in a set direction can move/redirect while attacking. If hit by an energy wave or a set amount of time passes, the blast will explode. So kind of like this in succession or Psycho Thread. Call upon your subordinates to extend out threads of energy to a set position. Applies movement speed down to enemies. Explodes after a set amount of time, dealing extra damage. The number of subordinate increases with skill level. Subordinates retreat when attacked, and the skill will be cancelled if all subordinates retreat. Lastly, we have the super attack, the Giga Grand Smasher. Fire a spread of 5 energy waves with your subordinates in a set direction. Energy waves will converge to the center over time. So, like I said, pretty straightforward character, but That's enough yip yap. We are going to go on into our quick play, and we're going to show you the true power of Bojack. So, what to note though, let's go into Divine Card combos. There are two ways that I've seen people build them. I've seen Snowball, Giant Slayer, and Backstab. Also, I've seen these two cards being interchangeable, but I'm going to go with Backstab for my showcase. I'm actually going to do this one. I have seen this into these two. I have seen this into these two. So again, it all depends on your playstyle, but I want to try to maximize damage, especially when I'm defending. I want to do Snowball, Giant Slayer, and Backstab, but if I'm getting, like, absolutely destroyed in the beginning phases of the game, I'm just going to go with build-up just to make it secure. It is worth noting that, again, depending on what your team is, like if your team has a secure and things of that nature, I think that you being on defense is going to be fine. It's a give and take, right? Because again, if people are backdooring, it's not going to be as fun for you to kind of like go out there and be at boss, but then you're getting backdoored. So you got to play it by ear when you're playing with Bojack, see what your team needs, primarily going to be on the defensive front of things. We are going to go down. He is a flexible character. He can go up top. But I think within the Gohan meta that we're in, I think it's just a safer bet to play from distance down below. But again, this is quick play, so again, take it with a grain of salt. But the way that we are going to be doing this, we are going to get our skill 2 and 3 at the first 3 levels. We are not going to focus on this until more so later endgame, because I am prioritizing these two as my main damage dealer, and of course, the defensive front, so we are prioritizing the bottom 3, and then we'll get into Galactic Buster. Something new I'm doing here to prioritize and maximize getting skill 2 and 3 at max. I am going to skip the upgrade at level 7. I'm going to go wait until just 8, so that way I can get skill 2 and 3 at max. Assuming I don't fat finger. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Alright. Let's see how many are bots and let's see how many are actually players. Let's do this. Spreading Christmas cheer with Grinch Bojack. Let's do it. So there we go. Look at that. The rapid succession, the rapid energy beams from Bojack, I've noticed, are actually really freaking good. So let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Beautiful. See, look, so we start off with just the 1. Alright, now we got skill 3 and skill 2, so we are going to be good here. Ooh, back up, bro. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got Bojack up. Oh, we did not get it, unfortunately. We are going to play it back. Phantom Era definitely is a real player. Okay, and then I am going to assume that our Vegeta... Ooh, okay, hold on. That guy might be real. I've never seen the Icarus used like that. Okay. From at least, like, if they're real players. That would be normal, but I've never seen a bot use Icarus. That was actually really nice. Been cool to see. Maybe he's not a real player. That is definitely a bot. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, let's see if we can stop 18. Oh, actually, hold on, pause. Alright, so there we go. This should be level 5. Ooh. Okay. So, we are going to make a rotation here. We are going to go up top. So, I'm going to show you, again, this is level 1, so I'm really not going to do any damage. I'm just going to show you, just for argument's sake, what we are able to do with the boss, but mainly you're going to want to rely on a secure to be able to take care of what needs to be done. Booyah. Alright, Frieza. I hope you're not a bot, so you can at least place the... Okay, no, they might actually be bots. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So right here, you can see that, again, we are able to do a good amount of damage on 16. So as a boss, even at level 5, it is still good. But, oh, shoot.
Finish him!
Okay, perfect. If that were a real player, it would have been sniped. And that's like the downside of Bojack. We don't do a lot of damage as Bojack in terms of like bosses and things like that. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to play it by ear. Ooh, hello. And then look, on the defensive front, we are able to spell him off. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. We are going to get that going. And we are able to get a lot, and I mean a lot, of damage in as Bojack. And then also, again, setting up plays like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I gotta remember, not Fat Finger. I am looking for level 8 here. And... oh, I am 1 away. Okay. And... okay, we are max here. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to defend. Okay. Alright, let's go. You're up. Okay. Now this is level 4, but still a level 1 ultimate. Oh, okay, so we were able to do a good amount of damage, but unfortunately, like I said, he is not a secure for the boss. He is a, and that's good footage regardless. That he is more of a, how do you say it? A burn character. So he's going to burn the boss, but you have to have a secure with you. Otherwise, literally, I think 10 times out of 10, your boss will, in fact, get sniped. Can we revive Goku? Yes, be up, man. We're good. Oob may be a great counter to Bojack, though, because his level 2, or his skill 2, does activate no obstruction, which is... oh, unfortunately, that is so annoying. He is attacking me. Woo! Perfect! Okay. Let's go, let's go. Yep. There you go, Frieza. Alright, I'm gonna actually go down. And I'm actually gonna recall here. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna show you, like, obviously, again, I kind of, like, highlighted the offense. I kind of, like, highlighted what he does for bosses. Now let's go over the defensive mechanics of what he can do. Alright, we are at max now for ultimate, which is nice. Good to see. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be at boss, but they should be on their way here. If they're zombieing it, yep. So again, I am fully blind here. Again, we were able to stall for as long as we could. Booyah! Perfect. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to get in there in the pit and see what we can do. Let's showcase a max Bojack ult. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Max Bojack ult. We're going to see this. Again, unfortunately, 18 is going to try to snipe this. Yeah. But again, we were able to do about 90% at that level with max snowball and ultimate. Again, I'm not really caring about getting the boss or not. I just want to showcase you what he is capable of. But unfortunately, again, I think I'm the only one that's a real player here. So the bots are not going to prioritize defense. They're going to go do whatever. It is what it is. But again, we are able to kind of showcase, like, the capabilities. Let's see what he does. Like I said, full-on tank. Again, we are a little bit, okay, I got a little bit about halfway. 18 is a real player, so unfortunately, it is what it is on that front. Ooh, that bolt. Nice. Okay, perfect, perfect. That's 2. God, The medical respawn is the new medical respawn is the new Cell Junior, bro. I don't know what's worse. So it looks like we are gonna lose here. I will probably run one more, and I want to try like to win, but we will see. Because then I'm gonna focus more on the defensive rather than the offensive. So let's see. That's one. Takes out immediately the respawn pod. That's two. This should be Oob right here. That's three. And then 18 is just doing 18 things. Alright, so let's see what I can do on the defensive front. Well, okay, or are they gonna play defense? Are the bots playing defense? What are they doing? I mean, we could try it. Let's see.
Get over here!
So look at that. There we go. Again, he is able to hold his own. We should be able to steal this boss. Assuming that, again, they can defend ever so slightly. There goes that stupid flip. And, okay. Perfect. So we got that. Oob grabs it. It's over. Okay. But anyways, that was still fun across the board. I think, so here's the thing. Bojack, especially in S-rank lobbies, feels so good, man. Like, if you want, like, this sounds sad, but if you want a very low maintenance, low stress character where you know, it's just essentially, as crazy as this sounds, but like point and click-esque, I highly advise you to pick up Bojack. Mind you, okay, there are some drawbacks. If you're like, no, I want to prioritize boss, you're better off doing like an Oob, a Piccolo, Gammas, or you know, Kale, Goku, true secure characters that are able to like get the boss. Bojack is just going to burn the boss to set your secures up for success. So that is something worth noting. But outside of that, I think Bojack is still a very, very, very fun character, and I highly advise you guys, dip your toes in, see how it feels to run Bojack. He's a super fun character. Again, very easy to use, so it's not like you need a high skill ceiling like Ultimate Gohan or anything like that. You just pick him up, point, click with your rush attacks, place your spells accordingly, your landmines, throw your one. Your skill one is your ultimate is more of a defensive tool, and boss shredder. So again, he kind of like does it all, but I think I like the idea that he's almost like a pseudo tank, but has the ability to be a DPS. I think that that's very good. And it's something that you don't really see often in DPS, like that pseudo tank-esque type character, and I feel like that's where Bojack fits in this meta, especially with boss shred meta. Being able to prevent people from backdooring while your teammates, you know, as long as they're a secure character, get the boss for you, so all you're doing is focusing on the defensive front, or if you're setting up an offense and you want to help shred the boss so that way your secure can have a lesser margin of error, I think it's going to be healthy across the board. But let me know down in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this Bojack? Do you think that he's finally like a viable character, or do you think that he's still bottom of the barrel? I would be curious to see what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Oh, this, I do not have this yet. This is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's see. On to the Bojangles. Yeah, fifth hook. All right, let's do this. Christmas cheer with Bojack. All right, stranger. Let's see. All right, so you know the vibes, and on skill 2, we are going to prioritize skill 2. Let's do it. So the grenades are going to do more damage, which is awesome, especially for Giant Slayer. Bam. So a good combo, launch your 2. I'm going to try to get it off here, actually. Launch your 2 and then place your skill 3, so that way they can blow up automatically. With skill 2, this should actually work out very well. Oh, am I gonna get it? Oh, I got it. Nice. Yep.
Perfect.
There we go. There we go. All right, perfect. Boom. Perfect. And then we can actually... Nice. Okay, so I am... Bing chilling right now. Boom. I don't know why Zamasu pressed... I think he's a bot. I mean, we were doing good. I don't know why Zamasu pressed up. Does he have his passive active? No, he doesn't. Oh, no. Wait, actually, maybe he might not be a bot. Okay, he's circling back. He's circling around. Okay. Okay. Alright, so as long as he can distract for me. There we go, yes. Boom. I wish it didn't take long to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to transform here because I am super low. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I think they're starting on it. So this might be a late rotation. Normally this is not how you do it, but again, I want to just kind of like get as strong as I can. Oh, this will be perfect, yeah. There we go.
Nope.
There we go. You ain't going anywhere, buddy. Nice, so we were able to snipe that boss. Do you have snipe potential as Bojack? I will say that. However, again, it can also be sniped from you, so just bear that in mind. With this, actually, it should be good to go. Yes, sir. All right, let's cook, boys. Okay, we are super fed. We're the highest in the lobby. So now we're just going to wreak havoc as Bojack. All right, he's out. Oh yeah. All right, cool. And now I'm going up to help the team. All right, let's try to counter this. Woo! Picking up the scraps. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna help my tank.
Ultra combo!
Bojack, you shouldn't have, man. Oh, that's dirty. That was a double slow right there. Wow, that's insane. Okay. And the boss is good. Look at that. Now this is the power of Bojack. And sorry, I misspoke. You should be doing skill 2 and then placing your 3. So that way they blow up on, or sorry, skill 3 and then into the 2. So that way they can blow up on impact. Look at that. Look at how fast they get shredded, bro. It is ridiculous. And this is, again, grain of salt. It is skill 2, but also at the same token, it is what do you call it? Snowball 4. Ooh, are we doing this, Khalifa? Oh, that's game.
Ooh.
And then now the fun part. Goodbye, Topo. All right, all right. This was a fast game right here. All right, let's do this. Oh, spreading Christmas cheer as Bojack. Beautiful. That looks so funny. That looks so funny. There it is. There it is. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Guys, so that was a loss and a win with Bojack, but again, nonetheless, I kind of like showcase like what he's capable of from like all facets, right? He's good on defense, he's good on offense. I think personally he is a definite viable character, especially with this boss flip meta. Again, a couple of things to note, he does have his flaws. Again, in his ultimate, he is stationary. I got caught a couple times in my ult with that 118. But then also on the flip side, they were attacking the boss on the enemy team, and I came in, cleaned up, not just getting some kills, but also I got to take on the boss as well. So you can do a lot of things with Bojack. It just depends on your playstyle and what you want to provide for your team. But definitely just bear in mind who your teammates are when you go from there, right? Guys, that's pretty much it. Bojack's fun. Not much else to be said. Take care of yourselves. Keep on being awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bro's coming out next week, man. It is time. Peace out.